Hi guys, I'm Dennis. You're watching Canoe Hound Adventures. On this episode, we are going to take you on a 7-day backcountry canoe journey up here in the Algoma region. A little bit of backcountry canoeing and camping. Behind me, we've got Aubrey Lake. This is going to be our put-in at a Crown Land camping site. Basically, the place has a lot of different campers kicking around and a lot of stuff going on and a lot of people around. So we'll be leaving our vehicle here and embarking headed in the direction that is just behind me. We'll be heading back to Aubrey Falls, and then we're going to be heading into I believe it's called Rocky Island Lake. So hope you guys enjoy this. Stick around. It's going to be a 2 or 3 part episode, and yeah, enjoy the show. What do you think, boys? What's on the agenda?
Load her up.
Load her up.
Load her up.
Get these things in the water and hit the water, I guess, huh?
A little bit of paddling.
All right, everybody, we're locked and loaded here. We're all ready to hit the trail here on Aubrey Lake. I just want to introduce the crew to you all. Over here we got cousin Jim.
Hey, how you doing?
You guys have met Jay before. It's my buddy Jay.
Hello again.
Aaron, of course.
Aaron, hey.
And then we got Wiley, otherwise known as Little Fucker.
Yes.
And Molly's already in the canoe waiting to go. So we were talking to the people back at the put-in spot, and according to them, water levels are down, like just by looking at the water lines along the rocks here, has to be down a good 4 feet, which is indicating to me that this must be a dammed up lake, obviously, right? And they most likely control the flow, because I can't see it through evaporation getting down that low. But nonetheless, it gives us some really nice rocky shoreline. Gives you a good indicator of kind of what's around the shoreline too, so might help us later when we're trying to catch some fish. It's a miraculous landscape. We'd never see it if we never came up here. I got a feeling this is only the tip of the iceberg too.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of spectacular faces. The reason they call it the Algoma Highlands.
Yep. Well, according to the Brad Jennings video, he says that these are like some of the oldest rocks recorded.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that, because the Earth is one big rock, right? But
and I've heard that, and I've been up like in around Thunder Bay. I've heard that people say, "Oh, these are the oldest." Everyone says they got the oldest rocks.
yeah.
They're all little rocks.
And I guess these used to be towering mountains that have eroded over time, right?
They have worn down. They used to be mountains, but that is true. Just like at Killarney there, the La Cloche, they call them the La Cloche Mountains.
So the progress right now is a little slow going. Just as you can probably hear, the wind is really giving us, or slowing us down anyways. Not giving us problems, it's just slowing us down. And we've traveled about half the distance to where we think we're going to be able to camp. And if not, the water's so low, we should be able to find a beach that we can camp on. So we'll make the best of it. I'm gonna blow my bloody hat off. Told you it's windy out. How you doing there, brother, man?
Doing a little stretch of the legs.
Oh yeah, gotta do it.
Getting the ass.
So on this trip, I'm using my Novacraft Prospector 16-foot Royal Light. This is the CA Chasey, and the other one is the CA Molly, which is my my Swift canoe. I had to use this one here because we had even numbers, so I am tandem paddling, as you know, with my buddy Jay. Pretty amazing, you know, every corner that you go around, it's just a brand new, stunning view to check out. As you can see, there's like 2 huge rock face mountains there, just flat on top. and all the way down the whole lake valley. It's just, wow, this is truly God's country. That's all I can say, truly God's country. Take a look behind me.
Look at those rock face.
I know, eh? Isn't that impressive?
That is something.
Alrighty, so we've I think we found our campsite. We're on an island here that that has two campsites on it, but the one campsite is actually occupied. So we'll leave them to their own vices, and we're gonna get ourselves set up over here. You see the guys behind me here at the landing, and I'm just because I walked over to check out the other campsite, picking up a little bit of firewood on the way back, because there's a couple of nice fire pits here that we'll utilize one depending on the wind. If we're held by wind, we'll get in shelter. If not, we'll get out right on the point. Well, here we go. Aaron's got the first fish of the trip here going. Looks like a nice bass. What do you got for test on her?
Like 6 pounds. Heads up, if this breaks, I don't want to whip you in the face.
Yeah, hey class.
Might need a. There she is.
Oh, might want a net here. Might want the net. Yeah, it's a sweet looking bass.
First cast is soft.
Oh, she's a hog. She's a hog, man. She's a hog. The dogs are interested too.
Yes, I'm gonna bring them over here.
Yep. Yes, first fish of the trip, boys. Good stuff. Nice one. And he's off. We're not even. So sometimes you don't always get the best lay with a hammock, but just wanted to show you where I'm actually at. Make do with what you got. We're here hanging over a nice pointy rock down there. I will put my backpack over top of that in case something let go overnight, but we're nestled in here nice and tight and gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. Hey boy, what you doing?
Fire time!
Fire time? What's the matter? You got rumbly tummy going?
Yeah.
All right.
Starving.
So, cuz, what we got on the menu tonight?
We're just doing sausages tonight. After a long night of driving and stuff, we, quick and easy meal. Doing it on a flat stone, though. That's pretty cool. Take a look at that. Found this campsite, because the lake is down so far, the rocks are all exposed around the shoreline. And we happen to find a perfectly flat rock there, and we're going to cook them bad boys right up on there. Something a little different. You hear them sizzling, actually. Look at that.
Oh yeah. You sponsored by Johnsonville up in this video?
So it is sponsored by Johnsonville sausages, pure pork sausages, with other stuff in it.
With some sort of cheese in there.
New menu item. So when we're on a canoe trip, one of our customary things that we do is a mystery snack. Each guy's responsible for a snack each night, and just something a little surprise that we could have after dinner. And tonight Aaron decided that he wanted to be the
Jiffy Pop Man.
the Jiffy Pop man. And look at that, man, you're doing a freaking awesome job. Jiffy Pops aren't easy to do sometimes. Look at that. Wow. So guys, here we are ending up the end of the day here. As you can see in the background there, things are trying to clear up, but right now it's drizzling out a bit, and probably just enough that it's going to call an end to our day. We've been going steady since we left at 1 a.m. yesterday, and it's about 8 o'clock p.m. right now, and we're all tired. We've eaten, got our mystery snack, got all set up to camp. See that in behind me here, you can see a few of the tents, and just going to be signing off for tonight from Aubrey Lake. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. This is the beginning of day 2. We had quite a long sleep last night. The weather was, we had on and off rain all night last night, but the temperatures were beautiful. It was on top of the sleeping bag for the whole night pretty much. And yeah, a long sleep though. Got to bed around 8 o'clock. Right now it's around 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, after a long night's drive, that's pretty much what we needed, was to refuel the systems. Today the plan is, if everything holds up okay, we're going to try and get down to explore Aubrey Falls for a bit, and then we're probably going to come back, and depending on the time of day, we'll probably get packed up and then head on up to Rocky Island Lake, which will involve one portage around the Rocky Island Dam. So we'll see what that brings. We'll see what the boys want to do today. In the meantime, we're probably going to get the fire rocking here, get a little bit of breakfast in us so that we have some energy throughout the day, and have a little bit of fun exploring and hopefully see some wildlife. We're still on the hunt for the elusive moose, bear, anything with hair on it. So we'll see if we find something like that today.
So what do we got cooking this morning, Dennis?
Hey man, just doing breakfast skillet. Actually, the cool part's cooking on a flat rock here. The same rock we had dinner off of last night there. I've got it going here, and it's heating up enough that we can actually fry our breakfast on it. But breakfast skillet, got hash browns with dehydrated veggies in it there. These neat little cartons of eggs, which are awesome for first or second day. And some seasoning. Oh, we're going to chop up some Spam in there too. So, hope you guys like Spam. You know, the steak of the North Country.
All artificial flavors and coloring.
All preservatives and artificial flavors.
Jim over here cutting up the Spam. And not only cutting it up, but he's cutting it up.
Cutting it up while he cuts it up.
More ways than one.
Oh yeah.
Cutting it up while he slices it.
And there you have it, folks. One helping of breakfast skillet now complete.
Hungry man's meal.
It is. Well, we're just sitting out here on the water and going for a little trek down to see if we can find Aubrey Falls and see if the falls are actually running, and maybe do a little bit of fishing on the way. So what the plan is, after we hit the falls, then we're going to come back to the camp. We're going to tear down camp, and then we're going to move up to Rocky Island Lake and see what we can find there for a campsite. And if we find something pretty good, you never know, we might use it for a base camp for a day, or we'll see. We'll judge everything as it all comes along. Over here on Aubrey Lake, there are a lot of people around, and in fact we're actually sharing the island that we're on with some other people that are on the other side of the island. We haven't seen them until now. They're just there on shore making lunch. But all that being said, so far so good. The sky's bluing up. Things are looking really clear here on the lake. Things are nice and calm. And let's hope for the best day we can find. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Living the dream right now. That's a nice little setup you got there.
Yeah.
Nestled right in there, huh?
Yeah.
Very calm today.
Beautiful day.
Well, it doesn't,
Well, actually, the fish are active. Though.
doesn't suck for me.
They're active, but not for you. Yeah, for fly fishing. You can fool them.
That's like the best you could hope for.
For us, it's the worst.
Aaron's giving us some verbal techniques as to fly fishing. He's the only guy that's fly fishing on this trip, and just like last year, he'll probably kill us as far as number count is concerned, if he could land them.
Yeah.
He's been having trouble fighting because he got, what, light line, he said?
He gets to play with more fish than anyone.
Yeah, that's right. So what you see in there is actually an island, or a couple of islands that are actually with low water. They're actually connected now by the sandbars that run in between them, just because the water's so low. As I mentioned earlier in the video, there, water's got to be down good 4 or 5 feet around here anyways. And although it makes for a nice scenery, it makes for a treacherous walk when you're walking around the shoreline, because it's all rocks, eh? And it can tend to be slippery if they get a little bit of wet.
So usually if
Alright, so I'm heading up on the portage here. I'm going to go see if we can check out Aubrey Falls. The boys have taken off ahead, and that's cool. And just on the ink case, I've been doing this a lot lately when I do portages and stuff, is I've been carrying my little portable saw with me. Just my little Fisker saw. And you never know, might come across a little bit of chaga along the trail, which would be a pretty neat treat to be able to make a pot of chaga while we're out here. So this portage is actually a portage that goes around the dam, and it looks like the dam's access road. And we'll go see if we can find this.
That's a ways out there.
Yeah, it goes way down, eh?
That's way down there.
So on the other side of the dam here is a huge valley. Obviously you can hear the water flowing, so I'd imagine that's probably Aubrey Falls on the other side. Blow down, I got my saw if you need it. Pretty steep portage here. Glad we're not carrying a canoe over this, eh?
Yeah, be a little tough one, yeah. That's good.
Here we go, folks. We found Aubrey Falls, and it's flowing nice. So guys, we're obviously at the top of Aubrey Falls. Not sure how to get down. There's a bridge on the other side, but we got to see if there's a bridge maybe up top here where we can get over to the other side to get a view from the bottom. This is part of a portage trail, but there hasn't been any place yet that we've seen where we could actually put the canoe in, because we still got to go down. But I think that's still going to be a good hike. Anyways, let's go and see what we can find. Well, there we have it, y'all. That was a nice, very nice day trip off to Aubrey Falls. I didn't really know what to expect out there, and wasn't really expecting it to be as nice as it was. Absolutely incredible, the scenery. Nice to get out there for a little bit of a swim. The boys got a chance to fish down in the couple of the pools down there. And now we're just headed back to our campsite, and I guess once we get there we're going to assess whether we're going to pack up and move on to Rocky Island Lake, or if we're just going to, well, we'll probably grab some lunch, but if we're going to maybe stick around there for one more night and then have tomorrow as a travel day. With this trip we have enough time to be able to do a couple of layover days probably, given the weather and stuff like that, and we definitely want to get some fishing and get a good fish fry going. So as we're paddling along here, we could hear the distant sound of thunder, and off to our right out there, got some pretty ominous skies looking to approach. It goes from nice blue skies of puffy white clouds over to very dark and dismal. So just hopefully we can get back to our campsite before the rain hits us. If it hits us at all. And yeah, what are you gonna do? Mother Nature does what Mother Nature wants to do, huh? Well guys, update time. We just got back to camp, had a few minutes to relax, and as you can probably hear, we got hit by quite the monsoon storm. So good thing we didn't try to pack up and paddle through this, because we'd have been some really wet ducks. Just to give you an indication, take a look out there. We did manage to get the tarp set up and the chairs underneath, but the wind really blowing too. It was really blowing the tarp around. It looks like the wind settled a little anyways though. So yeah, fun in the North Country. Yeah, do you ever have that feeling where it feels like somebody's looking over your back? It's kind of creepy.
Tell me about this.
About what?
What happened?
5 minutes ago it was freezing and raining, now it's beautiful. Crazy, man. It rolled in, it rolled out. It rolled in, it rolled out. Good comeback, too.
That's down there is what the storm was. And that blew through, man. Like, you can actually see it way down there on the lake. Yeah. And then,
that's what I'm talking about.
and back the other way, we got this.
So yeah, let's look that way.
Yeah, let's look that way.
So Dennis, what do we have to eat tonight?
Yeah, a little more show and tell. Tonight we're having chicken burritos or chicken quesadillas or chicken tacos or whatever you want to mix it into. But I dehydrated some chicken at home, got some rice and some dehydrated vegetables, all the seasoning in there. Boiling some water now. We're going to top it up and let it rehydrate for probably a good half hour to an hour maybe, just to make sure all that chicken is nice and tender. Then we're going to fry it up on the frying pan, and then on it goes to like a naan bread or soft taco shells. So it's going to be an interesting dinner. First time I've ever done this, so if it's good, give me all the accolades. If it's not, sorry.
Well, don't you worry, we'll let you know. Sleeping good, my sleeping bag in there again. Put it all over this morning. That's the special mixture right there.
It is. Yeah. Touch more water because we've got a lot of rice in there that's going to suck up that water too. If it's a little crispy, we know next time we have to add more water, right?
We're counting on the chef here. Never let us down before.
Never intend to. Lid. Done.
What do you think? How long?
Huh?
How long?
We're gonna let it sit for probably like half hour, 45 minutes. I want to make sure. I'll check it out in a while there and just see how tender it is.
Main thing is we got to make sure, hopefully we got enough water in so it's not crispy, but not too much water so we can't fry it a bit on the frying pan. So
That'll be the final stage.
yeah, pretty much.
And then we eat.
Okay everybody, so you've actually seen in videos of past where we do this thing called diaper diving. Well, Aaron's decided to take it one step further, and he's diaper diving, and he's also doing a little bit of fly fishing out there. Woo! Or what do you call it? Float fishing?
Float fishing.
Float fishing. Let's get in on here.
It's the new technique.
The new technique.
2020.
Float fishing. So all you Babazoomies and Wenebegon's out there, take note. That's a good chicken quesadilla.
Taco burrito.
That's fucking awesome. Oops, I said that out loud. That's awesome. So guys, that's about it. Today's about a wrap. We're just gonna sit here and enjoy the campfire for a little bit. Two of the guys have already turned in for the evening, I guess you could say. And it was a full day. Had that nice day walk, or nice little paddle over to Aubrey Falls. Got to check that out, which was incredible. If you ever get the chance to go check it out, check out Aubrey Falls Provincial Park. It's on Highway 129 north of Thessalon, Ontario. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, we got back, and we were thinking about packing up and heading up to the next lake, but Mother Nature told us otherwise, and she made us stay here for another night, and we're not regretting it. But tomorrow we're gonna pack up early in the morning, have breakfast, hit the lake, first portage around a dam, and up onto Rocky Island Lake, and that'll be we'll probably spend the next couple of days hoping to find a really nice campsite there situated in a nice area. So gonna turn in for the night. Everybody have a great night. We'll catch you bright and early in the morning. Ciao.